cookie. Right, afternoon. So I am today, afternoon. Today is Saturday and we went for the MOT yesterday. You'll have already seen that video. If you've not watched it, I'll link it somewhere, or it'll be in the end cards, or you can just nip to the channel. But he passed flying colours, no advisories, best chassis on a transit he's seen in his life, I think, by the sounds of things. But so today, Shell came up with the idea of having bifolds on these and moving that post back, and that gives us full access. There we go. So Shell came up with the idea of having bifolds on these lower doors, because then we can fold back into there and open it up fully and get full access, which is great. So we can have shelving and baskets and make the most of the storage. So I'm going to move that centre post back across and do that. I'm just trying to work out for the overhead here. So I'm going to build a frame for this one that'll go across. It's going to come across to online with this here, and then it's going to run back in. And I've decided I'm going to have my wiring and control panel up here now. I've just been given a cookie, so Shell's dad's come and Kath, so I'm going for a cup of tea in a minute, but yeah, so I've been figuring out, I've moved some of the wire around. I'm now going to carpet this as well as this. This one I'm going to carpet all the way along, I think. Me and Shell were talking, and run it down into here, which will mean pulling this section back. And then I'll board down to about here, and that'll give Maximus as much room as possible and carpeted soft area. So that's fine there. We've got more carpet. I'm going to do the same here to here, and then this is all going to be kitchen cupboard, and I'm just working out how I'm going to do it, where I'm square to and what's going on. So yeah, I think I'm going to have one cupboard here coming out to about here, which will be a full overhead storage cupboard, and then another set of shelves or cupboards that runs back here with a control panel on the end. And that's what I'm going to do, or try and do today, or try and get started today anyway. Righty-ho. So I've got a cupboard framed out here. So that's basic framework done, and I've got worktop cut and just chamfered the edge there with the sander, just so it's not sharp and square. So that's ready for a nice sand, and then she wants to bleach it down a bit, she says, so we'll see what happens with that one, but that's looking good there. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do here next, and then all this can get ready for painting. I've got to make some kind of backs to go in here, but they're just going to be ply, and it's all the same sort of stuff really. I'm just framing out and keeping it as best I can. Don't know what's going on with this card, it keeps stopping. The shower, this rail will go. That was just to give me like a datum through. It's going to stay underneath here and just get painted out, so that'll be fine. And it's all good. I want centre point over there for the light, so I'll have to feed the wire through or whatever I'm doing there.
No, Brian. No.
Hello?
Go.
Are you watching? Are you the driver?
Yeah. Shall I put Geronimo and shall I put Geronimo first?
Geronimo at the end. Just for you. Okay?
Wait. Don't stop filming yet.
Don't stop.
No.
What are you showing? Your video?
No. The trapping tank video.
Ah, right. Well, we're not doing that now. I'm going to carry on cutting wood, and we'll do that later, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I've got the front frame cut for that. I'm just a mil proud on that side, so anyway, so I've got the frame cut, and I'm just working out where and how. I don't know if that's too far over. I don't think it will be. We've still got a good tunnel to run down there. The day is ticking, the time is flying, but there's framework in for cupboards up here, and I can have a control panel here that I can open out and get into. And I've got the slide out here that I'll be able to pull out and get into, so cables from the roof can come down, cables coming from back here can come across. Shell says she wants doors on it all. I don't know quite how I'm going to do that yet. Yeah, I've got the worktop done. I've got framework done for the high cupboards. We've still got room to get in and out of bed. I will have to take our bed out very soon to get all the reveals cut around the pods on both sides. I can get the floor fiberglassed out, then I can get the water back in, the electric in. I'm going to start framing out these. I'm going to need more timber because I wasn't going to put cabinets up here, but it does offer storage for lightweight stuff, and our weight is so low. It's I know it's high, but it's not a lot of weight going in, and there won't be a lot of heavy storage in cereal and some deodorant and toothpaste and bits and bobs all stored up and away there, and a switchboard. It just gives room. I'm trapped by sequence now. Obviously, things have to go in before things can go in, So I want, the window has to be, well, I've covered the window. I've sprayed the bottom again. I've varnished the back cut edge and the edge that'll sit next to the window that I'm going to run the seal along, and that's going to be good now. This one needs probably another spray over, a quick spray over, and then some lacquer. Good morning. Right, couple of hours to do some jobs, so I've got a sink to cut in to the worktop shape now. I've got some little bits of filling to do on the worktop, and then it's going to get sanded and stained. I need to take the back two scorver beams off our bed, and then I can start cutting in all the back there as well and doing what I need to do, and I need to take the slats off his bed, and then I can work away on this side as well. Lots to do, little time to do it, looking a bit mad. So yeah, I think the sink will be first. I think I'll take the square line off here. So that's first job. Sink is in. So yeah, some little imperfections to fill, a good sand on the top, and then some stain. But the sink is cut out, and I use the that saw instead of the jigsaw because it gives a cleaner cut, and I should be able to make a piece that just sits right inside there with a small cutout for the taps.
So Graham's taken the bed down, obviously, as you can see, and taking the stuff out the boot, and this is because he's going to sand the floor back and fiberglass it. Is that right?
Yeah, sand it, fiberglass it, build out my wheel arches there.
Well,
I'm just making these side bits out of offcuts and stuff. Shell's writing me lines for me, telling me what to say. No, I'm just... Well, you said just tell people that you're making it out of offcuts and stuff, so...
you need to just hold the camera.
It's not pretty, but it's going to be covered in fiberglass very soon, so... It doesn't really make a difference, does it? No.
There you go.
Hello. Right, so that's that boxed in. It just needs filling out, sanding, and the fiberglass will all come around here, so that's neither here nor there. That'll all get painted in. Shell will wax some undercoat on that at some point. That needs sealing down there and sanding. That needs filling. That all needs filling. I'm probably going to have to put a hole through here into the cupboard.
Show them the worktop.
You show them the worktop. It's your job.
So this is the worktop, and it's turned out really nice apart from here where Graham said he's run over with varnish by mistake, so he's going to have to sand it back here and here. So he sanded that varnish off this time, hopefully, and it can all become one nice colour.
Just try and feather it in on your first coat, and then blend with the second to make it all something like
I'll do my very best.
You're doing some good filming.
Click on George to see the robot work.
He's calling George.
That robot can.
Hey.
Plain easy.
saw. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock. The sun's starting to set now over there, and I'm pretty much nearly ready to fiberglass this back section. I've got to put a bit of a step on there and just finish sanding this side in. All this side's sanded now, it needs a good wipe down. I just need to put a key on there and 2 pieces here that are going to catch anything that comes down that way. I still need to cut out, and I'll probably do that tomorrow at some point or the day after, and then get the reveals in, take Maximus's bed slats off and source out the top section there and start thinking about electrics and water. That's enough for today though. Well, what are we? I don't know. It's tomorrow afternoon from when I was doing this last night, so, and I didn't even bring the camera out. I just cracked on again. So I've cut all my side flare out completely now, and I'm going to make some kind of reveals. I'm just thinking about what to do for the best with them, whether to just make something and carpet line them and then fix them in. I think that might look quite nice, but I'll have a proper look now. Maximus is just home. I've done the other side now as well, so that's both sides all cut out. I've been able to go a little bit higher with that one. Obviously it's the head side, so it's good to have a little bit more room. My little helper. It's fine.
So, I got 87 subscribers. I need more subscribers by 88 and 89 and 1991. And I put to know my video in December when it's icy, okay? And Daddy do sanding.
The floor is sanded. As you can see, I have my little helper. So he's done some sanding, I've done some sanding, and it's ready for fiberglass really. I'm just going to slide the tank in and make sure everything's fitting all right, and I'll put some scrim in the other corners and just seal these two lines here with Puriflex. So yeah, all fits well and it's looking pretty good. Almost like I designed it to do this. Almost. And that's Puriflex in them little bits there for the runoff. I can fiberglass up to. I've just made two little wedgy shaped type bits of Puriflex that I can just run the fiberglass up to, because I don't want it to touch the seal, and I still want to be able to get the door seal in and out if I need to. So that'll make the scrim tape there as well. So I've bonded that in. That'll make a round for the fiberglass to run up there as well, and just a small round there to wedge into and run up. And I'm just going to come up to about here probably, and that should be plenty if that water tank ever goes, or if I ever get a leak on this side, which is before the pump, because the pump will isolate anyway, and any leak after the pump, if there's no pressure, then once the pressure is gone after the accumulator, then there can only be as much water as there is there. You saying bye for now? Let him concentrate on the van.
In war, there's never an option to run.